be our pick a pile reading, which was top voted in our poll for the love reads. So we're gonna tap into who your future spouse is. We're gonna have fun with this, okay? It's gonna be our fun, our entertainment for this Saturday. I hope everybody's having a good Saturday so far. Everybody's doing well, doing good. Much love to you guys. So let's go ahead and start. I am live streaming right now, so I'm gonna wait until the chat fills up just a little bit, so that we can go ahead and choose our piles or choose our highlighters. Rather, we're gonna choose which highlighter resonates the most with you. Okay. Um, let's see. Okay. Okay, so before we start the reading, you guys have 3 options of which highlighters to choose, and that will dictate your pile, okay? Because I'm going to shuffle on camera. So pile 1, your option is going to be the yellow highlighter. Pile 2, your option is going to be the orange highlighter. And pile 3, your option is going to be the blue highlighter. So greetings. I'm going to give you guys just a moment to reflect, meditate. If you guys could be so kind, if you're watching throughout the live, if you can let people know what pile we're on. Yeah, let people know what pile we're on. And because I don't think you can, while it's live at least, I don't think you can go back and like rewind while it's live to like see the start of it. I don't think you can. But if you could be so kind to let people know what pile we're on, I'll be grateful and appreciative of that. So I'm going to give you guys a moment. Pile 1, yellow. Pile 2, orange. Pile 3, blue. It might be 2 messages in 2 or 3 for you. It's possible that there might be some messages in one of the other piles that might resonate. If that happens, usually, like if you're torn between 2 piles, it's most likely because there's something within both piles for you. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start the read. I'm gonna start with pile 1. If you were drawn to pile number 1 with the yellow highlighter, this is your reading. Mind you, this is live streaming, so if you're watching this after the live, also keep in mind that this is a collective pool of energy, so you have to know how to discern what in the messages are speaking to you, you know, because not everything in the reading is going to resonate or pertain. And since we're tapping into the future tense energies, you kind of have to know how to discern, okay, I'm going to take this, I'm not going to take that if it resonates. Not saying that just because something bad comes out of it necessarily that you should just shun it away. Or I wouldn't even say bad, something that might not tickle your fancy or what you know, something it triggers. If it triggers, just ask yourself why that may be. Don't just assume immediately that it's not for you just because it triggers. But again, use your discernment, use your own intuition, your own free will. Exclude the ego, put pride aside, and all of that. I pray that this message brings peace, brings clarity to those who are meant to receive it. But above all else, let's enjoy it as entertainment, okay? Try not to take these readings too seriously. Use your intuition, though, okay? All right, so let's tap into your person. Who are they? Who is your future spouse? What's the energy around your person as far as their character, their personality, any traits and attributes that might stand out? I'm going to use my love archetype oracle cards. They're quite big. I call these my big ass oracle cards. So I'm going to shuffle them. Let's see what pile number 1's person. What is the biggest traits and attributes of their future spouse? What is the Attributes and traits of their future spouse. What is the traits and attributes of their future spouse? Okay, this person is spiritual. Okay, so this person might be your boyfriend, or you might be the person that you're asking about's boyfriend, or you will be someone's boyfriend, or the person you're asking about's boyfriend, or this person will be your boyfriend. Obviously, you guys are going to get married. But for some of you, this is a person that is into their spiritual beliefs, more so than like religious beliefs, or there's someone that believes in not everything, but they are, embracive of, all faiths and beliefs in different ways. So this is someone that I'm getting like they might be like an expansive thinker. Let's see. Tap into their personality. Personality traits of pile number one's future spouse. The traits of pile number one's future spouse. Pharaoh storm. Your person, they might be a fire sign. They could be an air sign, or they could have a lot of fire and air in their chart. Your person, I feel like, whether they're male or female, they might be the type of person that they might have, this person might have like anger issues. I'm not getting anything like toxic or like abusive. I'm not getting anything like that, like something that, you would need to stay away from them. Because I get like a gentle person that if this person gets mad about something, they're very passionate about something that angers them or hurts them. They're very expressive about the things that they don't like. They are like a storm. It builds. It's like a subtle build. So I feel like this person has a lot of deep emotions, or they're very emotional people. They might have water in their chart as well. Fire, air, or water dominant in their chart. They are someone that I feel like does get emotional easily about things. People might say like they're a little bit wild sometimes when they lose their cool. I'm not getting like this person hurts people. You see how they're ripping their own shirt? I don't get that this person hurts others when they're hurt. I feel like they express deep passion or disdain for things. This person might have some type of connection to the thunder, or they're very in tune with nature, with the weather. This person might even be able to manipulate weather. I'm just saying. It's like a thunder energy, thunder god, like Shango, or storms, Oya, or Thor, like that type of energy. I don't get like they're a bad person, but they do have a little bit of a temper, or like I said, they're very temperamental, and it's because of they're very emotional people. Okay. I want to get, if I can find this deck, I want to use my Baddie Oracle to see what type of physical attributes this person may have that might stand out to you when meeting them. I'm going to use my Baddie Oracle cards. What is this person's physical attributes that are going to stand out to pile number one? Future spouse physical attributes that are going to stand out to pile number one. Okay. This person might wear a lot of jewelry, or some type of distinctive jewelry, or a specific like piece that they wear, or something with crystals maybe. Yeah, this person could be a Gemini or have Gemini in their chart. There's the air. This person, I feel like, likes nice things, or they dress nice, but they're, They might have like one expensive piece that they wear. Like let's say their shoes are expensive, but everything else is not as expensive. This person might be a thrifter. You have admirer. This could be someone that you're already friends with on social media, or this is someone that has already expressed some type of admiration or liking for you. So for some of you, you might already know who this person is. Let's get some more guidance on this person. Let's see. More energy surrounding this future spouse and this connection. More details, more deets on this person that we're asking about. Leo energy, fire sign, showstopper. Okay, so your person might get a lot of attention, whether they are Leo or not. They get a lot of attention. This person on their light side, they're very generous. I feel like there's someone that is outgoing. Greetings. There's someone that's outgoing. There's someone that is very focused and very goal oriented. They're very loving. And their shadow, though, they can be a little bit of a, like the card says, a show off. They could be proud, maybe stubborn. They might seek a lot of attention. They could be pretentious on the shadow side of things. I feel like your person is attractive, or they could be popular. Whoa. Pisces, yeah, Pisces energy. I do get water. So for some of you specifically, this will resonate with you if your person has Gemini, Leo, or Pisces placements, because I did say all those four or those three elements. I did say that. I did say that this person most likely has either fire, air, or water in their chart, or they have all three of those elements. Doesn't have to be these specific ones, but for some of you, this could be really specific to where you will know this is for you. But if not, it's their energy. They have a very fiery energy. They may be very communicative, very well spoken, or very vocal people. And also they may be a little bit of a dreamer. They get a lot of attention. They attract a lot of people to them, based off of maybe who they are, or just, you know, what they're about, what they speak about. For some of them, they could be quite intuitive with this Pisces card. They might have a Pisces placement that supports their intuitive side, their intuitive nature. I feel like this person also in the shadow, they could kind of be a little bit like too idealistic. They might fantasize and not really like put any effort or work towards the things that they desire. They can kind of use their fantasies and desires as escapism rather than take action. But this person is very artistic. They're romantic. I feel like they're sweet. They're prone to maybe being addicted to like fantasies or things that like escapisms. So for some of you, this could be like smoking or drinking or something like that. Hopefully nothing too much. But let's tap into this connection now, like your future spouse. I'm not going to do like what is marriage going to be like with this person, all that, unless it comes out. We're more so tapping into who your future spouse is and the energy surrounding the future spouse, not too much like of, you know, those details. That's a whole nother topic. Unless it wants to come out, that's cool. Okay. So we know they spiritual. Okay, we know all of that. So, okay, I'm going to use another big-ass oracle deck of mine, which is my relationship oracle deck, just to tap into the energy surrounding this type of connection. So you guys might already know each other. That spying card is trying to pop out. You guys might watch each other. You guys might get together and break up to make up, especially if this is someone that you're already in relationship with, like this is your partner. Not getting an ex, though. Not getting like this is an ex vibe. I don't get that. Okay. There might be some unfinished business on someone's end, like a soul tie with a previous connection or relationship that's kind of in the way of this connection. Or you might have some ties to an ex that's like in the way. I just heard Jill Scott's Getting in the Way. I think that's the name of the song. Jill Scott. I don't know if that's the name of the song. I know that's what she says in the song, getting in the way of what I'm feeling. So it could be an excess in the way for someone, like either on your person's end or your end. So that might be a thing. There's a lot of confusion in this connection. I feel it's like the lines are blurred. This is a soulmate connection, or you guys have recognized each other as a divine connection, or you guys have recognized, or you will immediately recognize. If you don't know this person yet, the energy that I get from this, I have to be honest, it feels like either it's like this: you know this person already, you're either with them already, or you obviously will be with them, but you already know them. And for some of you, if it's that you don't know them, like personally, it's like they might be around your energy fields, you around their energy field, and you guys may not know each other yet. You guys have not been revealed to each other, but you're in each other's space. I just get that it's a strong potential that you know this person already, and you guys recognize that there's some type of soul connection between the two of you. Like it's a mutual thing. Like you guys recognize this. There is some healing that still needs to transpire or take place. Healing is not complete. Someone is still healing something with their heart's space, or some type of previous relationship or something is still weighing heavy on someone in this relationship. So I also feel too that it's like divine is helping to bring this connection together. Something with infinity symbols, something with, it's like something that's never ending, like no matter what happens, because I do feel like there was some type of separation between the two of you, like a temporary breakup for some of you, or it was like a temporary separation between the two, like something is separating the two. But I feel that until someone like heals and completes a cycle in relation to something in their past, or just doesn't have to be that there's an ex still present physically, it could be like what the person did that still sticks with someone in their heart that they have to heal and release and forgive and all of that. Or it could be that the ex is still kind of like in the middle or in the mix, or like somehow a block or a distraction. I'm going to pull some tarot to see if anything comes out. But if this isn't someone that you know yet, it feels like in the beginning, there is still some type of ties to the past. I feel like it's not fully complete. Whatever's in the heart, whatever needs to be healed, it's not there yet. And I'm also getting to that the more and more you and this person like heal the heart, complete the heart process, or complete whatever it is that you need to heal in regards to these soul connections or soul ties in your past, the more you guys are going to be able to connect the dots of this connection and recognize it on a deeper level. Each time like you heal, the more clarity you're going to get about this connection. That's what I'm getting. Let's see. The tarot. Let's pull some tarot on it. I don't know if... I don't think I did. I don't know what I did with this card. Okay, can you get more clarity on this future spouse? Future spouse energy. Yeah, somebody is watching. Like, y'all, either this person is already admiring you already. They already admire you. They like you already. Or you know them and you're watching them. It's like, it's a lot that's unspoken or hidden between the two of you. I do feel someone is going through a lot. You and your person, when you guys do come together, when you guys do meet, you guys might be rebuilding something like in your own life, like you guys are having to start fresh and start over in your life. some type of renewal or starting over again. Um, I don't feel like you guys have clear communication. Someone is like dealing with a lot behind the scenes that the other is not able to fully see, or maybe you guys do have like a feeling or some type of knowing that your person is going through something, or they know that you're going through something. This just feels like there's a lot still um, unfolding in one's life. It's kind of like we're in the middle. Like, as I'm reading this, it feels like someone's in the middle of clearing a karmic cycle out. Um, I'm also getting to that um, there's a lot of deep emotions that are not being expressed with the moon card. This is a pile where I feel like you guys know like who this person is. I can't read it any other way. I have to be honest. So if you feel like, okay, this is not for me, this doesn't resonate, you know, wait for the other piles if you're watching live. And if you're not watching this live and this is like post the live, maybe choose another pile, because I am feeling very strongly like these are people that already like know each other, are in a relationship with each other, or are going to be in a relationship obviously with each other. It's a lot of um, hidden energy. I just heard animosity, but I don't feel like that's towards each other. Maybe it might be. Ooh, maybe. You gotta go. Maybe. Another thing too that I'm getting is you and this person, this could be very specific for some of you. You guys might have had like a really big falling out or something like that. And this is where things need to be repaired between the two of you. And it's kind of like because of this, someone is keeping a distance, or they're kind of like watching and um, just trying to feel things out, because there's not a lot of clarity about where you guys really stand with each other with the moon card being here. And I feel like both of you might be seeking answers, might be seeking clarity about this connection, like more so intuitively seeking guidance, or seeking guidance with the divine um, on what to do or how to go about this. Because someone, I feel like both of you guys may be shut off to each other emotionally, or your emotions are just like more so being capsuled, like being held captive for right now. Um, Someone is seeking answers. They are seeking guidance within self. Someone is praying for clarity, or just praying for like guidance, what step to take. Yep. How to go about this. You have two messengers cards, so I feel like this is something to do with communication, or someone wanting to know if it's safe to communicate, or wanting to know if it's safe to communicate what they want to say. So this is a connection that I feel like will take its time to like to develop into either the relation, like, yeah, either way it goes, like this is a connection that takes its time to develop. It's not something that is fast. If some part of the connection was like a fast burn, like you guys met each other, got with each other really quickly or something, there's something about it, like this is not going to be a quick fast journey to marriage. Some part of it might be a jump start, but like some point of this connection, it's gonna take some time. It's gonna take time. That's what I'm getting from this. So, because there's a lot of things that need to be clear, not just between the two of you, but like other things that are still being carried out. So let's see what you can expect coming potentially in the near future with this person. I'm going to use this major arcana deck. It's just majors, nothing else, nothing more. Pile number 1, Holy Spirit, what can pile number 1 expect in regards to their future spouse coming in the near coming future? Any big energies? The Tower in reverse. So the Tower already happened. This energy that needs to be reestablished and rebuilt and renewed. I feel like with it being in reverse, there is going to be some type of peace that comes after a challenging time between the two of you. There is some type of peaceful energy, or some type of resolution. When I'm getting, for some of you towards the end of this year, you might see a major shift between the two of you in this connection. Just being honest. But this is collective. It's not personal. So you guys have to kind of use your discernment, of course. I don't like giving timing like that to everyone because it's not going to be for everyone that watches. I don't like to force timing to come out of a reading unless Spirit gives it to me. Okay, your hard work is paying off. So some of you guys might be a little hard on yourself when it comes to this connection. And Spirit wants you to know that whatever energies that you put forth as far as like your healing, as far as, you know, being cool in the midst of whatever this challenge is between you and this person, not getting too wrapped up in the drama of it, or, you know, it could have been worse, or you could have handled things completely differently, but some of you guys chose to take the higher road, and it might not have necessarily been easy. May have not been the easiest choice to make, because maybe you wanted to be petty towards this person. Maybe you wanted to do something or cut this person off, or something that was kind of out of character for you, but you handled it differently. You focused on yourself. You've healed yourself. So for this group, I'm going to have to say that I feel like for majority of you, you already know who this person is, because it doesn't really feel like a person that you haven't met yet. They're just somebody you know that you are meant to be in a connection with. And I'm not going to say that's for everyone. Just because you're watching doesn't mean that I'm saying this to everyone. You can take it as entertainment for fun, but I don't necessarily condone or entertain or encourage anyone really tapping too much into the entertainment aspect of it, to where they take it on and they play with the idea that's not really spiritually safe, I would say, or mentally sound or safe to do. I take my readings seriously, and I only want you guys to get what you're meant to get out of it. What you do with it is your free will. I hope that you would take what you receive out of the reading wisely, and that you use your discernment to know if it's something you're meant to receive or something that's just simply not for you. But I don't make readings for you to sit down and like listen to them like as escapism and like feed into a fantasy. That's not, but you do what you want. But I don't condone that. I don't encourage it. So please use your discernment, you guys. This is not for everybody, but for those who it's with, indefinitely, this is your, this is someone you already know, or someone that you're already with right now, or like I said, someone that you will be with, but there's some type of connects already, okay, or they're in your surroundings, okay. This is what I'm getting. So much love to you guys. I appreciate you for watching. You guys be blessed. You be safe. I'm going to move on to pile number 2 now. You're welcome. Okay. Let's see. Okay, pile 2. You picked the orange. You guys chose the orange highlighter. This is your reading, pile number 2. We're going to ask about who your future spouse is. Okay. Please use your discernment. Don't just take any messages just because it sounds good. And don't also turn away any message just because it doesn't, sound like what you want to hear. Use your discernment. That's the key word here. Discernment, okay? I mean, you can take this as light, as entertainment, but, be wise with taking on things just for entertainment and escapism, I wouldn't really encourage it. But let's go ahead and tap into who your person is. Who is this person that you're dealing with? Their energy, their character, their personality. Holy Spirit. It's pile number 2's future spouse. Can we get some attributes? And mind you, not every attribute is going to resonate, and personality trait is going to resonate with each and every one of you because you guys are unique. This is a collective pool of energies that we're tapping into. Pile number 2's person. Pile number 2's person. Very specific attributes and traits. So this person very well could be short or shorter than you. Or you might be the same height. They might be like, if they're a woman, they might be like this short height or something with, or average height, I'll say. This person is small built. For some of you, they are athletic. All right, let's see. Let's get some more attributes on who your person is. Personality and character of pile number 2's person. Pile number 2's person. I almost said pile number 1 because I feel like there's some type of connection between pile number 1 and pile number 2. But we'll see as we go along with this reading. Okay, 2 attributes wanted to come out. So you have the yesterday and you have the forgetful. So if you're dealing with a feminine energy, or you are, you know, it could be a female. So if you're asking about a female future spouse, there's someone that might, you know, have some regrets about their past. They might feel like they're getting older. So this could be someone that is older than you, or someone that feels like they're getting old, or they, you know, they kind of feel like life is kind of passing by a little bit. Maybe this person has been single for some time. Yeah, maybe they've been single for quite some time, or they have some type of regrets of not living the life that they wanted to live, or giving up some type of dream or goal, if this is a woman specifically, or maybe a feminine future spouse. A masculine future spouse, this is someone that might have a lot of distractions, or they have a lot on their plate. I also feel like this person's very busy. They might sometimes be a little bit forgetful, and I don't feel like it's on purpose. It's like their mind is always in multiple places at once. Maybe they have a lot of duties, a lot of priorities, a lot of responsibilities. This is someone that seems like they're always busy with something. Like there's always something that they're doing, or that they feel like they have to do. So that might be something that stands out the most. I'm getting something with sports. Your person might like to play sports. I'm also getting something with dance. Like someone might be a dancer. Someone could have danced in the past, took dance classes, or, you know, something with dance. And that could be a regret of someone that they didn't go far with some type of dream or goal that they had in youth. So it doesn't have to be that you guys are, you know, let's say, yeah, it doesn't necessarily have to be that this is an age group that's too, you know, that's, I would say, more of a mature. But if you're still in your youth, like as far as like your 20s, early 20s, then I would say there's still some type of regrets that maybe someone has. Okay, so let's go ahead and tap into some more physical attributes of your person. I'm going to use my Baddie Oracle cards to tap into what physical attributes are going to stand out about your future spouse. What are the attributes? Whoa. Card fell out. Your person might always change their style or change their look. There's something about them that takes risks. Oh, hey, sister. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you and your baby doing well. Tattoos. This person has a lot of tattoos, or they have like some type of signature or significant tattoo that stands out to you, or that will stand out to you. Or maybe, you know, for some of them, they could literally have tattoos on their face, like they're tatted. If not that extensive, they have a lot of tattoos, or they might have a thing for tattoos. They might even be a tattoo artist. It could be something with that. I'm getting, for someone specifically, they might have gauges in their ear. Okay, those are the physicals. Let's tap into more about this person. Let's see. I didn't really pick up intuitively any zodiac signs. I do feel like possibly there's a feminine energy that has air in their chart, or they're an air sign feminine, possibly an earth sign masculine, or has earth in their chart. There's a lot of cards coming out in this group. How many of y'all chose this? Okay, yeah, earth. Did feel that. Ninth house is Sagittarius. You have the sun. If I'm not mistaken, that's Leo's planet. So it could be some Leo energy as well, or something significant with Leo's season, which we're in right now. Sagittarius, this is someone that you're going to learn a lot of lessons from, and or, you know, as well as them. I feel like they're going to learn a lot of lessons from you also. The lesson that you guys might teach each other, how to be present in yourself, like be present within yourself. Something with tapping into your personal power. You guys very well could bring each other a lot of energy, a lot of insight, a lot of vitality, you know. So this isn't a connection that makes you feel burnt out or tired. It's something that's going to vitalize or revitalize you. I feel like one of you guys may be more philosophical and the other person is um, more like relates to the practicality of life. One of you might be a writer. You may like to read books. You someone is very well cultured, or there's something with travel, um, spiritual education, different tapping and dabbling and learning different types of religions and spirituality. Someone is very well versed in that, or just interested in those things. But you guys are going to expand each other's physical circumstances or reality. Your human conditioning and how you perceive the world is going to change drastically by dealing with this person or this connection. There's a lot of room for expansion and growth, learning, and how you show up in the world, this person and yourself. It's a positive shift with that. So see what type of connection this is going to be. Let's go a little further into that. We already tapped into kind of what the connection will be like, but let's keep going. And I'm going to pull from my my other big ass oracle cards, my relationship oracle. Let's see, with this deck, pile number 2. Type of connection is this going to be like? This union, this future spouse energy. I'm not going to tap into much into the marriage yet. It's more just like your connection, your relation. Okay. The month of April and January. Okay. Something with these months are very significant to this connection, or will be significant, whether it's the time that you guys meet or have met, or will come, something with these months. Okay, could be birth months, could be, this is just significant energies. It's not saying so much about the connection, it's Spirit wanted to give that to you for a reason. So you have trapped in reverse and follow your heart. If you feel stuck right now in your love life, feel like something is not happening, not moving, Spirit is saying there's nothing that is stopping you, there's nothing holding you back, nor your person back. It requires following the heart and paying attention to the signs that are there in front of you that Spirit is presenting to you. Spirit is giving you guys a map. If you look at this book, I'm getting that something might be guiding or leading you both to travel or come towards each other. When I say travel, it doesn't have to be like physical travel. It could be like just coming together, moving in the same sphere or direction of one another. You guys have to be honest and real with what you're feeling within your heart space. 143, I believe, is I love you. I think that's what it means numerologically. That means I love you. I'm not too sure. I can't remember, but it's an 8. So 143, if you single that down to one digit, that is the number 8, and number 8 is the infinity symbol. So this is a connection that I feel like it's inevitable. It's fated. It's like I'm getting like the red string of fate. It's a lot of power in this connection, a lot of divine power and will in this connection. So it's kind of like no matter what you do, you won't pass this connection, it won't pass you by, or what is it? I'm trying to explain what I'm feeling. It's a connection, like by being present in the connection, it's like by following this divine roadmap and following your heart, it's so many beautiful things that transpire. But also I feel too, it's like Spirit really conspires to bring things together. Even when you feel like you're messing up or you feel like there's no hope, there's nothing that you or this person can do to stop what is meant to happen. There's no one outside of you two that can stop or prevent what is meant to be, what is meant to happen. So even if you decide like, oh, I'm going to date this person, your free will says, okay, well, instead of waiting for my future spouse or to be with them or whatever the case may be, I'm going to just date this person for now. Something about it, it's not fully going to, that connection is not fully going to manifest or transpire because this connection is something about it that's faded. That's what I'm getting from this. All right, let's pull some tarot. Further guidance with the tarot. Whoa, whoa. Come on now. I didn't even get to shuffle good. This is a lot of cards I want to come out for this group. Like, the first group didn't do all of this. Okay, so you have Judgment. You have the 4 of Cups that fell out in reverse, the 5 of Cups that fell out in reverse, the Page of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles, and the Hangman. Wow. Someone might have like a pessimistic attitude in regards to their love life. I feel like when you guys meet, it's like this inevitable, it's like this knowing. Okay, so with the Judgment card, your angels are they're conspiring to bring this connection to be. And this connection is going to require someone to leave their past behind, get out of their negative way of perceiving things or feeling about love and relationships, kind of get out of their own way in order to be receptive to what is ahead, like a new energy, a new beginning, a new life, a new you. So someone is definitely going to have to make the decision to let go of their past. This connection is going to awaken someone, and it might awaken a person, their awareness of maybe their own self-limiting beliefs, their own fears of rejection or fears not working out, something not panning out the way they want, feeling like they're always going to get the short end of the stick. Like someone has to deal with those emotions, and this connection is very well going to awaken someone to that. And I feel like eventually one of you or both of you are going to see in what way is these self-imposed energies kind of blocking the forward movement of this connection. Um, because I get like someone expresses themselves very enthusiastically about life. You know, they like to explore, they like to travel. I get fire and earth energies, most dominant, but it doesn't have to be that. Um, and one other person on the other end of it is kind of stalling and holding on to this, or they will. So if we're talking about someone that you haven't met yet, I feel like this is a person that when you guys come into meeting, one of you or both of you, I feel like both of you, you're going to awaken to something within yourselves. This connection is going to cause you to do that and see, you know, why certain things did not manifest in the past with your love life, why it wasn't meant to, and in what ways am I blocking my own self from receiving the love that I really want, and dealing with that, because Spirit is offering a blessing of love, and that pessimism cannot be present because there's something valuable, and I feel like you guys will know that there's this connection is valuable in some sort of way. You know its value, you see it, but it's like, what do I do with all of this? How do I move forward in this? Like, what do I do? Because I'm so used to having something and then losing it. That's the feeling that I get from this. So someone's going to awaken to their own self and self-limiting energies, and it could be you or your person, one or the other, or both of you. Or this is something that may already be happening if you know who this person is, if this is resonating in that way. But regardless, the energy says is that there will be an awakening between two people that shows them their own limits when it comes to love, um, needing to or encouraging to make peace with the past and things that didn't work out, but also to see that there's something much more better that still awaits, that's up ahead. There is a reason to look forward. There is a reason to be excited. There is a reason to pursue or walk in something of value and not have a fear of losing it. This to me feels like deeper roots than just past relationships that didn't work out. This feels like as a child getting your hopes up about something. And one common thing that I can say that might resonate for someone is, let's say, a parent that was absent, and a parent that always made promises to show up and they never showed up in your life. Or if you had an absent father and you got your hopes up that, you know, they were going to come around and you guys would one day, this person was going to, you know, your father was going to come one day to pick you up, you know, so you can spend time with them, and they never showed up, or you never heard back why they never came or picked you up, or why they ghosted. And it might have started as a child, and so, like, moving forward, every other connection might manifest itself in a way that something just doesn't ever pan out, or this is what your person is dealing with. It's deeper roots. So it's going to awaken all of that, because in order to receive this type of connection, you have to be in a place to receive. You have to be open to it. Otherwise, it's a self-sabotage. So let's see, what can you expect in the potential near coming future with this connection? I'm going to use only major arcanas in this deck. The Devil. You both are going to have to, and the Judgment is at the bottom of the deck in this card. Someone has to make a decision to let go of their own self-imposed energies, their own restrictions, their own hang-ups. Maybe something with temptation, still being caught up in the lower self, the ego, the pride, doing what you feel like you want to do, or your person feeling like, you know, they're going to do what they want to do. Someone's going to have to make a decision. There might be a divine intervention that could be someone that is a divine messenger in this person or your life that comes in and steers the whole direction of this person, the thing that they've been doing. It's almost like this one message, or this messenger, or this message that comes to you or your person, whoever is still resisting change, resisting letting go of their path, letting go of the path that is destructive to them, that does not serve their highest good. If they are dealing with someone right now that, let's say, is a distraction, a temptation that feeds the ego, feeds the lower self, some type of divine message. It could be someone's going to receive a reading or something like that, or watch a reading, or some type of person in their life that is of a wise counsel, that is a divine vessel, or is going to be used as a divine vessel, or some type of message. It could be a dream, could be anything. Some type of divine intervention is going to come to one of you, whoever is stuck in this devil energy, and it's going to shift them, or it's going to require them to shift. Like, okay, no more of this. Like, whoever this person is that you've been messing with, blah blah blah, this person is not, they don't serve your highest good. Matter of fact, I feel like this person is after your money, something like that. Or whatever you're doing right now, there's consequences for it. So something is going to stop whoever's in this devil energy from the course of the path that they've been on. Like, it's a wake-up call. That's what I'm getting from that. Let's pull some Moonology cards, or a Moonology card as advice. So if I had to say, when are you guys going to meet? I don't feel like there's a set time when you're going to meet. The circumstances in which you guys are going to meet is, it's going to be unexpected. It might seem like it's an inconvenience or disturbance to your current life that you've been living. Like, why would Spirit send me this person right now? Or they're going to feel like, why would Spirit send me this person right now? I'm not ready, or I don't know if I can accept this, or it's some type of doing what I want to do that's in the way. There is a new romantic cycle of love coming, Spirit says, with new moon in Libra. So you might be able to expect something significant surrounding your future spouse during Libra season. If you're watching this right now, I'm not going to say that it necessarily has to be this Libra season coming up, but something with that, or it could literally be a new moon in Libra that you'll see these shifts. The new romantic cycle, I feel like, is because someone has closed out a previous cycle in their love life, a karmic cycle. The way that they have been dealing with love and relationships, the type of partners that they've been dealing with, the type of energy they've been carrying in regards to love, that's coming to an end so that a new energy can come. The divine judgment is going to be very present, because this is a connection, like I said, that is meant to expand both parties. It's meant to learn some very valuable lessons in regards to yourself, and it has and holds the capacity for you guys to be renewed, live a new life, be a different person. So this old energy cannot stay, can't go with you and your person, if that makes sense. So that was pile number 2. I hope that resonates and resonated with whomever it was meant to resonate with. And we're going to move on to the last pile, which is pile number 3. And that was highlighter blue. Okay. Where are we at? Timestamp wise, we are at 53. Okay. All right. Greetings, pile number 3. This is your read. Let's tap into your person's personality, their character. Who are they? Type of energy. Pile number 3. Who's pile number 3's person? Pile number 3's future spouse, Holy Spirit. And not all of these are going to resonate with you guys. Some attributes may resonate, some may not. Use your discernment. One of the piles, the other piles, I did pick up that you guys knew each other already. One of the piles, so that is a possibility that you might already know who your future spouse is, or you may already be with them or dating them right now, or they could be in your atmosphere, in your environment, or you have yet to even know who each other is at all. That is a possibility for everyone. So we're going to keep it open and see what the Divine, the Most High, wants to say. Who is your future spouse? Wow, that's quite specific. Okay, some of you, they are of Latin descent, and they could very well be a Capricorn sun sign, or have Capricorn in their chart, or have some type of Latin descent. It's very, very specific. Okay, let's see, what else? It's 11:11. 11 views right now and 11 likes right now. So it's 1111. That could be a significant number for you. This very well could be a divine connection or a connection that sparks your awakening. Holy Spirit, thank you for your divine wisdom, your divine guidance. The harnessed and the contradictor. Oh, you guys are going to be complete opposites. One person I feel like keeps up with the status quo. They might, if this is a masculine energy that will be your future spouse, they are, I'm getting the masculine energy that keeps up with the status quo, like to fit in. Kind of a little bit sell out a little bit just to fit in their environment, to appease the people around them, to get ahead. This is someone that's very goal oriented and they'll most likely do whatever they got to do to get ahead in life. Whereas there's a feminine energy that will contradict that whole thing. Like their whole path, their whole structure does not really suit this masculine's whole structure. It does not suit the truth of them, and this feminine is going to break that illusion. They're going to smash through that illusion, and most likely it's going to be through the heart, like through the love. It's going to shatter this person's perception. So that's the awakening. So what I mean by this is, let's say this person, there's a masculine in this that is living a phony lifestyle. They work in this job field that they actually really hate, but they want to get ahead. They want to have a certain position, so they'll kiss ass, or they might pretend like they're cool with people, rub shoulders with certain people that they really don't like, can't stand, whatever, just to get where they want to be. And this feminine comes into their life, and this feminine, they fall in love with the feminist energy. This feminist, I didn't mean to say that. Maybe some of y'all are feminists. I don't know. I didn't mean to say that. This feminine energy, and this feminine like opens them up emotionally and shows them like, damn, like I'm really not being my authentic self. Like like this whole thing that I'm on, that's not good. Like that doesn't really speak to my truth. And that's when the awakening happens. And I feel like also too, this is a common thing. Like when you meet like a divine partner, or you meet like a soulmate, as putting labels and titles on shit. When you meet someone that is of your soul tribe, like usually by nature, just naturally, you're gonna be your authentic self. Whereas you can't really be that with other people. Like it's not so easy to what is the word I'm looking for? It's like you can be your natural authentic self. You can be like this playful, lighthearted energy with this person, where you can't show that side to other people, but you do it naturally. It's not even like you're trying to force it to be or make it happen. It just naturally just is. And then you find yourself like, damn, like you kind of shake out of that, and it's like, oh no, I can't be like this. I can't do this. I'm sensing that spirit. The feeling that I get from this is either you already know who this person is, or when you do meet them, they're gonna, at some point, I'm just giving you a heads up because it's the feeling that I'm getting. This does seem like a divine connection. Just because someone's your future spouse doesn't necessarily mean that they're your divine counterpart, as far as like there's a spiritual purpose, as far as like your connection is concerned. Like you guys got to go through many different lessons and healings and stuff like that in order to be in your union and the connection in whatever way that's ordained. Some connections are simply just their love connects. You can experience certain things spiritually, but for the most part it doesn't require too much spiritual work or elevation. It's kind of just, you know what I mean? It's not necessarily, it's not really neither good nor bad. It just is that way. But divine connections, they require a little more work, a little more dedication, a little more discipline, you know, a little more responsibility spiritually, whereas other connections are concerned, if that makes sense. So when you come into contact with this person, they're going to, you guys are going to welcome each other. You're going to break each other's walls down. But I feel like there's going to be a masculine that's going to want to run from this, because what they're seeing within themselves, like what this feminine is showing them is that they're not being their authentic self in some way. Like just the energy is showing them that. It's not like they're actively or, you know, um, they're not being called out per se, blatantly being called out. It's more of the energy is calling this person out, that they're not being their authentic self. They're not living their authentic truth. And that might be too heavy. The love that they feel, the overwhelmingness, the being vulnerable in a way that they're not vulnerable with other people, they're going to run. That's just a heads up. Or if this has already happened, use your discernment. Not to place a specific face on this, just because, like, make sure that you're using discernment, that this is really speaking to you, if that makes sense. But that's what I'm getting. As far as the personalities, you guys are very different from one another, and it's going to show just how different you guys are. I don't feel like it's a bad thing. I feel like it's just divinely meant to be that way. Let's see what physical attributes are going to stand out to you about your future spouse. The people's eyes in that other card were very creepy, but for some of you, your person's eyes may stand out to you. Gemini, one of you could be a Gemini. Or there's something about your traits that mirror. It's like good twin, bad twin, but it doesn't have to be that. Like one person's more in their shadow and one is more in their light. So you guys might have, it's like, or a good girl, bad guy, or bad girl with a good guy type, or conservative type with a free spirit, something like that. Something that is dramatically different. Someone that is lighter skin, one's darker skin, or one's thicker, one's smaller in shape or frame, tall, short. Something that is a complete opposite. But something about the energy is similar. Okay, you have Gemini and you have Aquarius. So also another thing too is that one of you guys may be very conventional and the other is not a conformist at all. I'm going to pull one more color. You guys might be different races, or like I said, your skin tones might be different. One person might be lighter skinned, the other might be darker skinned, something like that. Or one person may be very colorful in their style or their personality, and one might be a little darker in their personality or style. It's like you guys are complete opposites, but it's like a contrast. You know what I mean? Like it's opposite, but it's like yin and yang. Like it can't separate the two, one without the other, if that makes sense. Okay, let's see what type of connection, like further into this connection in depth. The Archangel Michael candle is cracking and popping. Something with divine protection too surrounding this connection, especially if it's a divine one. Holy Spirit, thank you for your divine wisdom. More clarity on this connection, this future spouse energy. Pile number 3. The competitor, Aries. It's like a McDonald's symbol. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. All right, you guys, Sagittarius and Earth. Okay, so you guys could be Aries or Sagittarius as well. So one of you, or you guys could meet under one of these signs, Aries season, Sagittarius season. One of you definitely is more of this. Someone is in a competitive job field. Someone that is, I'm going to get ahead by any means necessary. Okay. Someone that is very bold, very assertive, might be very competitive at times. They're action oriented. They have a strong character. The ruler of the first house, Aries. First house is the house of self, the I am. So this person has a strong sense of who they are or who they want to be, but to some extent, it's almost ego driven. So they have a tendency to be very impulsive, maybe aggressive in nature. The good side of this is a person that has a very strong sense of self, to where they know, their strengths and they know their weaknesses. They're very courageous. They're, I feel like this is a strong candidate for someone that, if you want someone that you can lean on to get things done, this is the person, but you have to make sure that they're not self-centered in their pursuits. And the other person, the other spouse, is going to be more of the free-spirited person. They like travel. They're also very bold in who they are as well. They are also independent. You guys might have a tendency to bump heads a little bit because of um, just how significantly different you two actually are. Okay. There's something with travel. So you guys might also travel together, or you guys might be at a distance from one another. This connection is going to challenge you guys in a way, because there's lessons that you guys have to learn while you're, together. And those lessons may very well be in through your differences. Um, the positive aspect of this is it's going to help make you guys divinely aware of yourselves and who you are. Another thing too is your conditioning, or your person. One of you is heavily conditioned by the material world and so-called reality of things and the status quo, and through your experiences together, it's going to challenge all of that. um yeah, it's something through your differences that's going to trigger these lessons. Okay, let's see. Relationship oracle. What's the energy surrounding pile three's connection? Future spouse. This card. Yeah, work together, soul ties, maybe. So one of you might still have some connections from the past. That's a possibility with the soul tie, or you guys do have a strong tie to one another. Like I said, this could be a divine connection for you. With work together, you guys might actually literally work together. Again, something with 1111. You guys might actually work together. If you don't work together, you may very well be working together. Another thing too that I'm getting as well is yeah, if you guys are divine counterparts, you guys will have to, work together in some type of, whatever your template, whatever your purpose, your assignment is in this life together. That does play a very big role in this. But working together also means that you guys have to work with compromising. Because of your differences, it is going to be a bit of a challenge, but that is what's helping to bring about the lessons and the growth that you both need in some type of way, and learning how to come together in this yin and yang form, where your shadow works with my light and my light works with your shadow, vice versa. Okay, so let's see what else wants to come out. Whoa. Okay, that wanted to come out. Okay. Okay, so you have dead end and optimism in reverse. This is that shadow and light again. Like your person, if you are a masculine, you most likely are operating in your shadow. If you're asking about a masculine future spouse, they're most likely operating or going to be operating in their shadow, whereas a feminine is going to be more in the light energy and shedding light. This connection is going to have some challenges until someone breaks out of their own ego. This sounds like one of the piles that I did. I'm not going to say which one. If you are not watching during the live and you didn't watch the other piles, I'm not going to say which one it was. But if you felt drawn to another pile, check it out, because it most likely will give you more pieces to the puzzle. But someone is like, this connection is not going to be able to move until someone gets out of their own shadow energy, out of their own ego, out of their own stubbornness, their own way of doing things that's not serving them. And the other is meant to shed light on that. That's what I'm getting from this. So let's see what the tarot is wanting to say. Tarot, just get a little more further into this. What does the tarot have to say? What does the tarot want to say? If you have headphones on, I'm sorry. My bad. Okay. All right, let's see, Tarot. What is the message you have as far as this future spouse? Energy for pile number 3. Okay, yeah, you guys are meant to have a long, happy life together, or some type of legacy or generational wealth and generational health that you leave behind. Something that you guys are meant to accomplish together in this life. Yeah, this is a divine connection for some of you. You guys do have a purpose together, or you guys are destined to be future spouses. It's not like a free will, like where some people get to choose to marry this spouse and that spouse, and then maybe, you know, some cases who we marry is based off of our karmic contracts. I don't believe that I don't believe that this connection is karmic. I do feel like it is a divine connection, even though there's no lovers cards here, no hierophants and all that. There's no major arcanas, but I still feel that energy. Not saying that everybody that's watching this, that this is necessarily that, because you have to use your discernment. Just because you're watching something doesn't mean that it's going to resonate with you and that you just take it just because it sounds good. I would advise you to always use your discernment and be wise with what you're taking on, what you're listening to. You know, just be wise, and also to save you the confusion and trouble later. Like, don't just assume something is for you and then get mad later on and say, oh, well, this reading said this. It may not be for you. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be very clear and be very careful with what I say, and that you guys use, you know, your spiritual maturity enough. You use your wisdom. You use what you're listening, the information that you're taking in wisely and positively. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. But for those that this is definitely for, this is a connection where you guys are meant to be together. You guys are meant to have a long life, and you guys are meant to leave something behind for your future generations. This connection has the capacity and the ability to be something beautiful and a happy connection. But self-imposed energy, someone is going to have to unbind themselves. Yeah, 2 of Pentacles is infinity. Someone is going to have to make a choice, because this connection is like, my sister said something, it's a word she said, or she said God told her this about a situation that she's dealing with. And I might be paraphrasing, but it's like, y'all gonna keep doing this until you guys get it right. So it's like this continuous cycle of maybe these challenges until someone gets it right, meaning there's 2 sides to each coin. So someone might be leaning on like luck, or like flipping a coin, like, oh, if I'm meant to be with this person, it's going to be that. It don't work like that. What Spirit says is that that's the end of the day. Whatever your higher self's purpose is, calling, whatever it decided to do in this lifetime is just that. You can do whatever you want. Your free will within your flesh, your ego can decide to do this and do that. But at the end of the day, it's always going to return back to what it's meant to return back to. So that's what I get. Like, someone's going to continue to get caught up in this loop, this up and down energy, until they make the decision to just drop one thing that doesn't serve them, so that they can align with what's for their highest good. There's a connected energy. Something with 8s. Something with 8s as well. You have the 8 of Swords and this infinity symbol. Yeah, that's what I get from this. Someone has to be able to walk away from their ego. All right, let's see, what can you potentially expect in the near coming future with this connection? What major energy can you expect with this future spouse energy in the near coming future? Strength and reverse. There is something with Leo energy, Leo season. One significant thing is that someone is going to have to release their ego, or you're going to see something significant in the near coming future. I feel like, yeah, someone's working very hard, or spiritual team is working very hard to cut some type of ties. this goes back to that shadow and light energy. Shadow and light energy, where one person is more of the divine light, which is helping the other person, which is more activated in their ego, to bring this balance. And I feel like if you're dealing with this person, if this resonates with you where you're already dealing with this person, you might decide to walk away for the time being, or you're not going to continue to. Some of you guys are in the codependent relationship where you have been overly giving to this person. It's going to stop. Or you're dealing with someone that is more of the light. If you're a masculine watching this and you're dealing with the feminine that's been putting up with a lot of stuff and like babying you, nurturing you, putting up with stuff they have no business, they're going to stop that. You're going to see a shift in the way that they handle you. If you're feminine, you're going to stop giving too much of your energy to this person, because it's kind of like you show them in your energy and your spiritual self and your soul. You show them as a mirror that's their ego, their false mask. It needs to come off. You challenge that. But when the opposite is happening, where your physical self is operating in that love, this is my person, or I love this person, I want to be with them. For some of you know this person, because that's what I'm feeling. For others of you, maybe not yet. But it's this energy that I get, that being with this person or being around them or dealing with them, the feminine energy has a tendency to kind of coddle or make excuses for this person's behavior, their false self mask. And the person is like, this person is triggering, the person that's in their ego, is this other person is triggering this false self mask and showing me the things that I don't like about it. It's ugly. I don't want to see it. But they're also at the same time, it's kind of conflicting, because they're nurturing it, they're babying it, they're kind of allowing it, they're making excuses for it. So why should I give up that mask? Someone is going to stop the pattern. Someone is going to walk away from feeding and fighting against this ego energy, this false mask. Like, I'm just not going to deal with it anymore. I'm not putting up with it. And this may very well be around Leo and Virgo season. Whether it's this one, because we're in Leo season right now, or for some of you, whenever you watch this, this is around that time. All right, let's pull a Moonology card. See what else Spirit wants to say. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for your divine wisdom, divine guidance. For pile number 3, the future spouse energy. Okay, so someone's advice is you have meditate and contemplate with take time out, or take time to breathe out. Someone is going to need to take a break from this situation. And if you're not dealing with this person right now, you don't know who they are yet, very well could be just when it comes to love, you guys might need a break to meditate and reflect. There's a need to reflect and go within self and process some things. And I feel like some of you will be having significant dreams with the new moon in Pisces card. I get like you guys might have a dream about a person or about your person. And I feel like Spirit wants you to, of course, journal it, because that's the best way to remember your dreams. Because if you don't remember the details when you wake up or later on during the day, it might be hard to kind of piece it together. But I'm getting something with dreams. But you guys need to take some time out for yourself. And if it be that you are dealing with this person right now, just know that by taking time out for yourself, you're allowing Spirit to make some changes behind the scenes. And I feel like it will be very significant, very powerful, very miraculous changes that you see. It might be a little kind of like a slow progression, but nonetheless, it's major progressions that's taking place. It's not going to happen all at once, but you are going to see some major changes. But this is what I'm getting from that read. So I hope that that was helpful to someone. I hope it resonates. I appreciate you guys. Um, Let me know what other topics you guys want to see, and if I feel called to do those, I might do a poll. And I don't like really taking requests because some things I don't feel led to read on. I do have one other pick a card that you guys also had top voted for the love reads. As far as the love reads are concerned, I will do that soon as well. But yeah, much love. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next read, take care, be blessed, be safe. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Peace.